The mansion at Strathmore uses the cable-based Arakawa hanging system. In this video, we'll review the proper fittings for wall hanging artwork to ensure compatibility with this system. As a historic property, we are unable to puncture or drill into the walls of our galleries. Our hanging system uses subtle rails, cables, and hooks to display artwork without having to put a nail in the wall, but requires some attention to the hanging hardware and how it is installed to ensure that your work will be compatible with our system, hanging safely and flush to the wall. Artwork will hang from our standard hooks, which are 1.5 inches long. The most compatible hardware are D-rings that are 3/4 inch or larger. As you can see, our hooks must fit through the D-ring to hang. Screw eyes might also be used as long as the diameter is 1/4 inch or larger. If you are using a metal frame, use Omni hangers or screw hangers. When using any of the aforementioned hardware, you are welcome to include a wire if the wire allows an opening large enough for our hooks to fit through. Wires may be included for a potential buyer, but as you can see, hanging from a wire is not as stable as using our standard 2 cables. Hanging from the wire will also allow the work to pitch forward, so be sure to include the proper hardware as illustrated earlier. To further prevent works from pitching forward, the placement of your hardware is key. It's typical to place your hardware at 1/3 of the total height down from the top, but to ensure the work hangs flush to the wall, please place hardware at 1/4 or less of the total height down from the top. The higher the better, but be sure to maintain at least 2 inches from the top of the work so our hooks are not visible to the viewer. Cleats, sawtooth hangers, steel plates and wire, or any other hanging device are not acceptable hanging mechanisms. If your work is untraditional or an unframed hanging fiber piece, please contact us to discuss optimum hanging mechanisms at visualarts@strathmore.org.